Yeah, my name is Willy Mayambala Willy. I'm the next president of Uganda. My father is the late Sergeant Sempala Johnson. Here where we are is my home. I was born in 1987 on the 12th of March 1987. I'm married to nutritional doctor Nabwire Margaret. She's my wife in a holy matrimony. A lot has been known about me, but this is what I have to say about me. I'm Mayambala Willy, Uganda's next president, in whose world nothing is impossible. Here where we are at Chimega in Seeta-Namuganga sub-county, and this is my home. I hold a bachelor's degree in science and technology physics. I'm an engineer by profession.
Yes, where are you working from? Eh?
Yeah, I basically work under sh20m Limited, a self-proprietorship company, which I initiated in the year 2015, just after the campaigns in the rural district for candidature as a member of parliament.
Okay, then we are looking at the manifesto launch that the exercise that you've just completed. Why did you choose this place?
Yeah.
Before we go into...
Based on the fact that I'm an ordinary person, I needed to show you the truth about being ordinary. I decided to launch my manifesto amidst the ordinary persons, my people, the people of the region where I come from, the people of the region where I survive, the people whose produce is rich, and they say I'll take a maize comb to Engineer Mayambala's home, whose maize combs have not yet come. That's why I gave them the opportunity and the chance to launch my manifesto amidst them, reminding them of the fact that I'm just like them. I know there are millions of Ugandans who are like them because the bigger population of Ugandans are just like them, and denying them the opportunity of launching your manifesto, or a manifesto that is going to cater basically for them, and launching it elsewhere is a total disappointment before them, and is a total exclusion. And the fact that I'm a president looking at total inclusion of each individual, whether rich or poor, disabled and abled, white or black, as long as you're in Uganda. So I decided to look at the common man because I'm also a common man. Here where we are, this is my home. I'm a typical farmer. My garden is just behind here. So there's no way I could focus on launching a manifesto in a place where the common man cannot have access to what I'm going to say and what I intend to work and do for the common person. Yeah.
We have not got a chance to have at least the copies of the manifesto.
Yes.
But maybe you will be telling us why you weren't giving it out. And
yeah. As a matter of fact, I'm not giving out my manifesto because my manifesto is written on the heart of every citizen of Uganda. Mayambala Willy, Uganda's next president, is not giving out a manifesto in the form of printed literature because the manifesto of Mayambala Willy is written on the heart of every Ugandan, the ordinary person. What the ordinary person wants is what I'm going to work upon as President of the Republic of Uganda come next 5 years.
So briefly, can you take us through what you exactly mean by the manifesto being written on the hearts of people? Yeah,
when I say that my manifesto is written on the hearts of people, each and every Ugandan knows the fact that what Ugandans need, Ugandans know. Ugandans need good medical services, good healthcare systems, and this is an issue that every Ugandan is yearning for. In that perspective, I wouldn't want to look like I'm reminding Ugandans of the pains they have. I'm coming as a solution. And the fact that I'm coming as a solution, I've been there, I've been hurt by these same issues. That's why I'm so much focused to ensure that at one time, one day, one moment, just in 6 months from now, I'm starting on a plan to heal the hearts of all Ugandans at large by focusing on all the issues that are really pressing and that are really disturbing the lives of Ugandans. Ugandans have encountered a lot of difficulties, which every one of you knows. And in that case, my intention is simple. Let's work on issues that are disturbing the Ugandan person, and especially the ordinary Ugandan.
Apart from the issues that you're talking about,
yes, please.
Can we think of?
A lot is really disturbing the persons, the ordinary Ugandans, as discussed in my manifesto. We have the issue of jobs, unemployment. Our youths are not employed. They're not working anywhere. And the chances and hopes of being employed are declining day in, day out. Because an elder person who has landed a position will want to die on that position. And by virtue of that, Mayambala is going to find a way of including the youths in the running of government, the youths in the running of institutional programs, the youths in developing Uganda, because they are the vibrant source of energy. And harnessing their energy, Uganda can develop at large. And I believe, I for one, that if we work together using the manpower, courtesy of the youths, Uganda can develop at a faster rate. Basically, to assure you, when I become president, my intention is one. I'm jumping Uganda from third world country to first world country. And not only first world, but first country. Let the other first world countries follow Uganda. That's when Mayambala becomes president.
Yes, Mr. Mayambala, the country categorized some special interest groups of people.
Yes, please.
And among them is women and probably the minors. What are you planning for such categories?
Actually, this will surprise you. When one talks about special interest groups, Mayambala falls under special interest groups. But the mere fact that in the past or in the current regime and the current system of governance, special interest groups acquired a name of being special, but they're not special at all because their specialty has not been recognized anywhere. Let's take an example. We have had and we have been hit by the COVID-19 pandemic, which hit everyone, each and everyone. Tell this to me, if I'm wrong, as a newspaper writer. Did you take any footage where the government was issuing facilitation to persons with disability? Able people were fighting for food. What would someone who is disabled like me, with one leg, who cannot run after a truck of posho, do? Which means the persons with disability were totally abandoned. The name special interest groups just became a stamp, maybe for others to enrich themselves. Surely, special interest groups are not really looked at as special at all. And in that perspective, as a president, who is a special needs person, a special what? Special needs person. I've earlier on indicated, I'm an ordinary person, I know the issues of the ordinary persons. Being that I'm disabled, I'm among the special needs persons, I know the difficulties and complications that special needs persons face. And in that perspective, I guarantee you, my government shall not let anyone, I repeat, my government shall not let anyone under any kind of special needs circumstance be left behind, because my target is to grow Uganda together, including the able and the disabled. By virtue of that, I guarantee you that my government will work on all that. And special interest groups of persons shall really be incorporated in my leadership for the good and for the betterment of our country, Uganda. I believe that we can acquire when Ugandans vote me in power as President of the Republic of Uganda.
Yes, your father.
My God. When you talk about that, as a matter of fact, I appreciate the fact that the government was able, through the Director of Formal Education, to take us to school. But after school, things changed. We were abandoned. All children of the soldiers, the veterans, even the veterans themselves were abandoned. This government has not at all assisted children of the veterans after school. It has not. I repeat, our government has not. I appreciate the fact that our parents brought this government into power, and I give them a Viva Award because they fought for the peace of our country, and here we are. But as a matter of fact, I remember quoting the general saying that technocrats are frustrating his programs of making Uganda prosper, his programs of pushing Uganda forward. But I need to ask myself, if you are sending a boda man to take meat at home and he doesn't deliver it, why do you keep sending him? You must stop. In that perspective, despite the fact that my father was one of the Bush War heroes, this government has not helped us. Not only me. If you can find out about all the young boys and the young girls, the only opportunity that the government gave to these people was joining the army. Now, Mayambala has one leg. It's one. Has one leg. So with this kind of disability, do you expect me to run and take on the army drills? I cannot take on army drills. I cannot take on army drills. The government has not stood out in regards to this. By the way, surprisingly, when we talk of special interest groups, when we got nominated, I'm the only special interest person who was nominated. But there's no special thing that has been given to me. I've been awarded the same resources. One guards car to protect me, a group of 10 military officers whom I trust that they will protect me for the next 60 days when I'm running through these elections. But there's nothing special with this. I even wonder, by the way, besides that, before I may talk so much that the government has not really accorded us special interest priority. The international community has always declared and shown that it cares about special interests. Where are they? No one has called Mayambala to ask Mayambala, understand you're being nominated, you're contesting for presidency, and we believe you, a special interest person, you can as well be president of Uganda. Who is there? No one has called me, no one has stand up. So I'll not only say the government has not done its part, even the international committee, you have not done anything. You have not come up. I'm launching my campaigns. I'm launching my campaigns on 9. That's when I'm starting off. But then when you look around, what has been accorded? I don't even have a car to take this through. And now, when the Electoral Commission were complaining and I was threatening, I will walk. But surely, with 1 foot, how will I walk? How will I walk? Traversing Uganda, 143 districts looking for votes. By the way, when you talk of special interests, I need Uganda, Ugandan government and the Ugandan institutions to understand this. We are all Ugandans. Mayambala really wants us to build Uganda together. Let's focus. What is need for special interest or special focus? Let us focus on it. When my driving car sticks in Matumbwe, when I'm on the way to my home place, surely I have to get out and push. But if the government could have provided me with something better to facilitate me run through this, because you're calling me special interest, not so. But I wouldn't want to focus much on that, because Mayambala Willy doesn't want to put a diss in his abilities. So I'm not this. Kubanga kisoboka baganda bange omuntu okuva ekimegga nagenda bwa kwa president wa Uganda makaka kisoboka omuntu yomo ku president wa Uganda era nalaizwa okukulembera emyaka 5 ejiddako gama kisoboka kubanga kisoboka omuntu aina amabanja g'ebikomando wano mukasawo okubeera nga avuganya kwa president wa Uganda nkukakasa nawe gyoli kisoboka akabonero kange ensuwa ennene nnyo bweti kubanga Uganda kyatika kino gikwata obulungi gavana gisikira nga president wa Uganda nammwe musobole okubeera nga abaana bammwe oba n'abaana baffe bagisikira bagitwale mu maaso. Fe waneno tuli balimi ennaku zange 10 ezisooka nzijeewo omusolo ku kintu kyonna kyonna ekintu bantu kikola mu nnimiro. Mama Sukulu kino kyondazeeko nyiza okubuusa eriiso.